What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I know we missed a week, but we're back and we're live. The A&T podcast. Who do I got with me?
Who you looking at?
I don't know how to do
Oh
it.
boy, not this again. Not
There you go,
this
Zach.
again.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't listen to Tavious. Remember his S situation that we had? Don't listen to him. Yeah, making a C. But yep, got a lot to cover. A lot has happened since the last episode, so uh, we'll go ahead and start off with MLB. Go ahead, Zach. You picked wrong. Me and Tavious picked correct. What were your guys' thoughts?
Uh, Blue Jays choked. They choked. They had it. I mean, in the sixth inning, or not sixth inning, game six, they had second and third, nobody out, down 2 runs, and then the game's over 3 pitches later. I mean, uh, the first of all, what the hell was? I think it was. I don't know if it was the 8 hole. I think it was the 8 hole. He swung at the first pitch high and inside, and popped up the second after the reliever came. Like, what? That's horrible play approach. First of all, in my opinion. Second of all, horrible pitch to swing at. And then the second dude. I mean, it wasn't a horrible pitch to swing. I mean, the dude roped the ball to left field, and then the left fielder ran in and caught it, threw it to second for a double play to end the game. I mean, that's just heartbreaking. I was watching it at the bar I was at, and I was like, damn, that sucks. Next day, they're up. What were they up? 3-0, 4-0. They're up 3 or 4-0 throughout the game, and then Dodgers slowly came back. Muncy hit a bomb, I think in the 7th or 8th, and then I already forgot his damn name. Hold on. What was his name? Not Will Smith. Who hit the home run in the 9th?
For the Dodgers?
Rojas. He hit the home run in the 9th. I mean, they needed 2 outs. It's a game-tying home run. I was like, holy shit, we're about to get another 12, 13 inning game here. Blue Jays, Vladdy, bottom of the 9th, nearly ends the game. Walk-off homer to win the series. Just didn't barrel it up. And then later in the inning, same thing. I mean, they had bases loaded, and the dude flies out to left center against the fence, and the center fielder literally pushed it over the left fielder to catch the ball. I mean, it sucks because, and then obviously Will Smith hits the home run, and I think in the 11th, and then Blue Jays don't score with bases loaded. It's a horrible way to end the season, especially when you end this season and you lose the World Series back-to-back games off of double plays. And especially with Kirk coming up, I'm like, if he just gets this ball in the air, they'll be fine. Breaks the back, ground ball to short. I think it was so unfortunate. I will say this is probably the best World Series since 2016. Other series of Tavious, no, you can't say shit because it's from a non-biased standpoint, it's easily the best World Series in 2016.
What about ours in 2017?
No, it's
Had
not. It's not.
some of the craziest games, like 13-11 or something, like 13-12, 12-11.
No, it wasn't better. It wasn't
Game
better
7?
than this year.
Pitch lights out. You're a hater.
I'm not a hater. It's unbiased. Unbiased looking at it. I had no teams in this series.
Let me pick the Cubs World Series. All
I'm
right.
not.
Okay.
You're going to argue and say the 2016 World Series wasn't one of the best of all time?
I'm not saying it wasn't, but,
Okay, but
you can say one of the best since 2017, which includes that World Series too.
okay, but you're also biased because you're an Astros fan.
I'm not biased
And that's
because
the
the
trash
Astros
can
won.
series anyway, so stop
I'm
it.
saying we won, right? But the games themselves were entertaining.
And so was every game in this series.
I'm not saying it's not.
I'm saying it's the best since 2016, personally. If you
Yeah,
can
and I'm
disagree,
saying
that's fine.
The 2017 one is as good as 2016 and 2025.
Regardless, it sucked because I was pulling for the Blue Jays and they blew it. They had multiple chances and they blew it. It's as simple as that. I mean, Yamamoto is a god among men. I mean, who throws a? I mean, this dude just threw he threw 9 innings, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm good to go." Like what? Like, I mean, I know it's been done before with other starting pitchers, but this dude throws 100+ pitches, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm good to go to throw." Throws 2 more innings the next night, 3 more innings the next night. It's just crazy work. But good job to the Dodgers. I mean, obviously, it's back to back. I mean, it doesn't happen often, so good for them. But we'll see what happens. I think the offseason will be interesting. I think rumors about a lockout going in like 2027 could be interesting too. With if the Dodgers somehow do a three-peat, we'll see. I got nothing else. I mean, it was a good series. Obviously, I didn't really pay attention like much of the season because my team sucks. Well, I hope to pay attention more next year overall.
Tavious, your thoughts?
I mean, besides Zach's meat riding, um, it was solid World Series, entertaining. I really thought for a second the Blue Jays were going to pull it out. I mean, Dodgers best team in baseball. What can you say? Are they going to three-peat? I'm making a bold prediction. They won't. Um, my boys are going to come back with a vengeance. I hope we play the Dodgers. I can't wait to beat up Otani. Man. But it ain't about my Astros, it's about the Dodgers. They won like I predicted when the playoffs started. And hey, they might need to be called the Los Angeles Japanesers with their rate of adding Japanese players. Um, but great series.
Yeah, no, it was very entertaining to watch, especially the one game that was actually 2 games built into one, the 18-inning game. That was crazy. I think it lasted until like 3 a.m. my time here, and then just the last game going into extra innings, the double play at the end. But then before that, like a couple inches off of getting out at home plate, like that was wild. Um, but no, very entertaining. That's the best time that I like to watch baseball is in the playoffs. So got a little off season, and we'll wait until next season to come out. But NHL, Tavius, how's that going for you?
I mean, my team is in second place in the whole league. Technically, you know, we have 13 games played, and I think the Avalanche have 14. But if we were to win our next game, we'd be tied for first. Yeah, the team, like I said 2 weeks ago, young and exciting. Um, and that's with our starting goaltender not playing the best. Our backup's playing amazing. Man, sky's the limit. Hey, I'm calling our shot now, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it. But we're looking good. We're fun to watch. And I'm enjoying to see it. It's good to have a team that isn't pooping the bed, so to speak, like my other teams. It's nice to cheer for something. It really is. But, yeah, it's off to a great start this year.
Zach, how's your Blackhawks?
Haven't actually. I actually just bought the streaming service and watched the Bulls, so I also bought the one for the Hawks too. But so I plan on watching them a little more. I think they're on tonight. I don't know if they should be on the streaming service. But it looks like just based off, they're losing a lot of 1 or 2 goal games. I mean, they got lost 6-3 to looks like Winnipeg. But it looks like Winnipeg's also 8-3. So, I mean, what are they? They're 5-4, or sorry, 5-5. So they're doing all right. I don't really have anything else to say because I haven't really actually watched a full game. But the stuff I have watched, I mean, I'm trying to get back into hockey. It's probably the hardest sport for me to get back into, but trying. But I do plan on watching more of them as the season goes along.
Yeah. Hey, my Mammoths, they started out sloppy. Now they're on a roll. On a roll. I know that they won last night, and I think that they are playing again tonight at 7. So I think they're third right now in their conference, and they're up there with the league. I know that they were up at the top for they're tied for second. So I think if they win tonight, they'll be tied for first. So we'll see. But Yeah, they're coming around. They went home and had a little home winning streak, and they've just been on a roll ever since. So hopefully they can keep it up. I think it was a tight game last night, if I remember correctly. It was like 2-1, but Mammoths are they're looking nice. They're looking nice. Better watch out, Tavious. Mammoths are coming.
I'm surprised by the Mammoths. I mean, I haven't seen a team play this well in the first season, inaugural season, since the Vegas Knights did it. I got a solid little team. Hey, you might need to go out to Utah.
Hey, don't tempt me. I will.
Um, or if Utah comes to Chicago, I need to pop out.
Yeah, let's see what they got.
I already came to the Blackhawks once and missed out.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll go back.
Now they should. They're in the West. We usually play twice.
Yep. No. Yes, they do. March 9th, 8:30. Tickets are $24.
I need to pop out.
Might need to make that a trip. So keep an eye on those. But yeah, I mean, I mentioned it last podcast that we had. This is like the best time for sports. You got baseball, or now baseball's finished up, but we got hockey. You got basketball that just started. NBA just started. The NCAA just started. Then we're still in the heat of football with NFL, and like college is starting to wind down and get into the playoffs themselves. Yesterday was the first show of the bracket and the rankings, so this is a good time to be a sports fan. That being said, NBA. Tavious, how's your Clippers doing, dog?
Like, we're doing okay. Okay. I think we're 3-4. Yeah, we're 3-4. We were beating the Thunder by like 10 with like 9-10 minutes left, and just got blitzed. Lost a close game with the Heat. Won a squeaker against the Pels. I mean, we made a lot of offseason moves, and they're not playing well. Brook Lopez, underwhelming. Chris Paul, I mean, he's 40. Not everyone can be LeBron. Bradley Beal looks washed. I mean, hey. Oldest team in the league, maybe they need like 10 games to get going. We'll see. I think we play the Suns tomorrow night. Should be able to beat them, but I mean, we'll see. As long as Kawhi stays healthy, I think we'll be okay. James Harden, serviceable, but it's been an interesting NBA season so far. I've been really watching the San Antonio Spurs. Been my favorite team to watch so far. And the Lakers doing pretty good. I'll say so myself. Actually, with a coworker, I projected the Houston Rockets to win the ship this year. It's looking pretty good. It'd be nice to see the Rockets win some, I'm usually a hater. I don't like seeing people happy, but I won't mind seeing Houston happy winning the ship this year. But, yeah. What about your Bulls, Mr. Metzner?
Oh, we're seeing fucking red right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, don't start with this red stuff.
See red, motherfucker. It's been so fun to watch.
80 years of
honestly, I mean, I've always had fun watching the Bulls, but they have just been so fun to watch this year. Like, I think getting rid of like Levine and DeRozan, like kind of like people who kind of like will try to take over everything, has helped because they've been able to the ball movement has been really good. There's multiple people scoring 10 plus points a game. Like, it's a very they're playing good as a team right now. And especially, I mean, last night, I mean, you're down 24 points to the 76ers, who's also top of the East right now, and you come back and win. Like, holy shit! Like, I'm just sitting right here, glancing over at the TV because I was doing something on my computer, and I just keep noticing the score going lower. The difference getting smaller and smaller. And I look over, there's 5 minutes left. We're only 10 points down. I'm like, oh my god, there might be a chance here. So I watched the rest of the game, and I was hyped when Booch hit that 3-point to go ahead. I mean, it's when you take the lead for the first time 3 seconds to go. I mean, that's hype. They've been fun to watch. I mean, they're they're 6-1. It's been a lot of fun. They've been a lot of fun to watch. Do I expect them to, finals bound? No. But I think that they're playing very well right now. And this week, like these next couple games are going to be a huge test for this team, especially with Io out and Kobe White's still injured or still out for a couple more weeks. So these next few games against the Bucks and the Celtics and who else we got?
Cleveland.
In Cleveland will be a good test for them. But I mean, beat the 76ers, so that was a good game. So we'll see. But it's fun to be a Bulls fan right now, even if they end up cooling off at some point. It's been a fun start at least.
And it's crazy because Chicago was calling for Billy Donovan's head last year, and now look, they're 6-1.
Josh Giddey is their best player.
Right? Who would have thought? But no, I mean it's good. I mean, right now it's still early, so you're struggling. Clippers can come back. The Bulls, we'll see how long they can hold this, and we'll see if any of the teams down low can start making a run and working their way up the standings. But it's a fun time. Fun time in sports.
One thing that's really surprised me about this season is, and I know they're without their star player, but I mean the Pacers. I mean, what the hell? They're starting off.
They're not just without their star player. They have 7 people injured.
They have that many people injured.
Oh yeah. Pull up a box score and look at their bench. Ow, 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 ow. It's crazy.
The Colts are 8-1, but with what cost?
Whoa. They just lost last week. Come on, Zach.
Yeah.
Ball knowledge.
Well, that's why I said 8-1. But what cost?
They're 7-2.
They weren't undefeated.
7-2. My bad.
Goodness gracious.
My bad.
They should have been undefeated.
Oh, they're not going to show? Okay. They're having to play Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Mac McClung, Taylon Peter, Johnny Furphy. It's rough. But
Hey, Furphy's not bad though.
this guy. Where did he go to school? Kansas? He looks funny. I don't know. Oh, they playing Ray J. Look, they are struggling. But it's been an interesting start to basketball.
Agreed.
Did we lose Aiden? I think we lost Aiden.
I think we did. Uh-oh.
All right, chat. Your boy's leading now. On to NFL. Now, Zach, please explain the atrocity we witnessed on Sunday.
For who?
The Bears.
How is it an atrocity?
Y'all should have lost. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yes and no. I mean, it was a gauntlet. I mean, it was back and forth. It was back and forth, and the game should have been iced because that pick, no one touched him when he was on the ground, and he wasn't pushed down. So that should have been. They
reviewed it and said he was touched.
Well, bad. But also, are we sticking with NFL or let's just stick with NFL, I guess. But I mean, I was trust me, I was sitting here screaming at my damn monitor the entire fourth quarter because I could not believe what I was seeing. I mean, Monungai had a fucking breakout game. I mean, that's gonna happen when Swift is hurt or is out. But I mean, he looked fantastic. He was just running all over the Bengals defense. Granted, their defense wasn't,
their defense is
good, but still, it was good to see him show up. It was good to see Loveland show up too. Um, I, I being a Bears fan with that onside kick, I saw, I kind of, I almost guess they're gonna mess this up somehow. They're gonna pull something with the Bears. Something's gonna mess up. Sure enough, dude touches it with his foot. I was like, motherfucker. And then Joe Flacco just absolutely dotting up Jamar Chase and oh my god, I'm blanking here. Who's the other receiver for the Bengals? I'm
T.
blanking.
Higgins.
Yeah, T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. He was just absolutely dotting them up. I mean, they made some great catches. I mean, they're two of the top receivers in the league. Especially when, I mean, you have a veteran like Joe Flacco who's just absolutely throwing dimes to them. So we should have lost, but we got the win. So that's all that matters.
I mean, hey, y'all made the plays at the end. Bengals couldn't.
It was a crazy game, to say the least.
Yeah, it was crazy. When I saw the score, well, at first I saw y'all were up, and I was like, oh, they got in the bag.
Oh, I
And all of a
probably did
sudden,
too.
I'm watching Red Zone, and Bengals are just scoring. And yeah, it was crazy. Definitely one of the games of the year has to be. But yeah. Then 49ers beat the Giants pretty good. I don't know what Aiden's doing picking the Giants. I think he has Jackson Dart fever.
Jackson Dart fever.
Has to. The Steelers beating the Colts. You called that. What made you call that?
I figured it was time for the Colts to get a loss. There wasn't really like anything that, like kind of is like, oh yeah, they're gonna lose. I'm just like, you know what? They've been winning. I feel like they're gonna have a trap game here with the Steelers. Especially because Rodgers, he had a solid game the week before, and I'm like, you know what? I feel like he's gonna have a solid game. Sure enough, they did it. But then, sure enough, I mean, they won. It was cool to see. Not gonna lie, because I'm in a chat with both a Steelers fan and a Colts fan, and they were just talking shit to each other the entire time. So that was funny to witness. But yeah, it was an interesting game, and I kind of forgot I picked the Steelers until you said that.
This guy. Broncos beat the Texans. C.J. Stroud concussion. Hate to see it.
He got a concussion. I did not see that.
Oh yeah, he got hit hard. He's already out for this week too. It was rough.
I mean, shit. Did you
Also, we can't pass this up. Not only did the Bears win this week, the arch rivals lost to a last-second field goal by the Panthers. How'd that make you feel seeing that?
That was hilarious. I had the Bears game, and then I had the Packers game on my monitor at the same time because me and Tommy were watching it together, and we started going crazy because I mean they made the last-second field goal, and then we'll flip back to the Bears game, and then Joe Flacco throws 2 touchdowns in a minute. We're just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and then the Vikings beat the Lions. That was cool. I was kind of flipping back and forth with that game, so that was cool. That was actually a pretty good game. I watched some of it. But yeah, division rivals lost. So
it sounds like a great week for you.
NFC North is even now more tighter, man. It's gonna be interesting once we get into more like divisional play here in a couple weeks.
I mean, y'all Vikings are 4-4. Y'all are 5-3. Lions are 5-3. Green Bay Packers should be 5-3, but they're 5-2-1.
Stupid time, man.
It's a tight division.
Damn, Cowboys couldn't beat them.
Oh, Aiden came back. We skipped over NCAA basketball because the only thing that's happened is Florida lost. So I feel like you wanted to speak on that.
Man, there really hasn't been like any notable games besides, I guess, the Florida.
Yeah, them losing.
That's the only ranked game I think.
BYU, Villanova, Texas, Duke.
Sorry, YouTube TV and Disney don't want to agree on something, so I can't watch those games.
Well, this is why you gotta. That's why you gotta get Uzu. I've been telling you.
I watch TV for other stuff too. I don't just watch it for sports.
Yeah. Okay. What TV shows do you watch live?
What shows do I watch live? Wrestling for one.
It's not a TV show, but okay.
It is. It's on USA Network. That's That's
not a TV show.
It is a TV show.
Name one TV show that's longer than 65 minutes. Go.
That's longer than 65 minutes?
Mm-hmm. I'll wait.
That's on network television? I can't.
Yeah, because it doesn't exist. It is a sporting event.
Okay.
All right.
Regardless, YouTube TV and Disney don't want to agree on anything. So I missed Monday Night Football. I've missed all the SEC and ESPN games on Saturday. So it's been unfortunate. Tavious, what happened with the Saints on Saturday?
Well, Saints don't play Saturday, but on Sunday.
Sorry.
Yeah, man, that was rough to watch. I tell you. Tyler Shuck's first game. I mean, they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good defense. He got neither. The Lions put up like 500 yards on offense. We ran the ball for 30 yards. Hoo-wee.
I mean the Rams.
I mean, yeah, it's and we traded our second best receiver yesterday. Traded a starting line.
Yeah, Rashid.
Yeah. We're in a rebuild. And wins are going to be tough to come by. We got a great opportunity this upcoming week. That's all I got to say. It was rough watching it, I tell you. I wanted to turn it off, but I'm such a diehard, I got to watch. Yep. And then, I mean, we're not talking college, but I went to the Elmhurst-Wheaton game on Saturday. 65-0.
Was it Elmhurst or Wheaton?
I went with Wheaton people and Young Life people because half the leaders go to Wheaton or whatever.
Was it in Wheaton or Elmhurst?
It was in Elmhurst.
Okay.
It was senior night, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. They didn't play like it.
Are you sure?
Man, I saw no passion, no want to, no doing more. It was nothing.
That all left, dude. That's all out the door.
I don't know the new coach's name. I mean, but yeah, I digress from NFL. It was just rough watching. Yeah. But then there was some good football to follow with Chiefs Bills.
Bills, per usual, winning the regular season. Hopefully, maybe they'll actually do that in the postseason, but who knows?
Their defense scares me, not going to lie to you.
I mean, you both are... Oh, shit. I picked the Chiefs. Shit.
Which is surprising.
For somebody who hates the Chiefs, you picked them.
I don't hate
the Chiefs. You do. Zach, you hate the Chiefs as much as you hate Bama.
No.
Yes.
100%.
I hate the Packers as much as I hate Bama.
And the Chiefs.
No.
Yes.
I would rather have the Chiefs win than the Packers. Any day.
Okay. But what about the Raiders?
I never hated the Chiefs. I just root against them. Doesn't mean I hate them.
No, you hate the Chiefs.
Because you guys say, I hate dynasties. Okay. That's fine. Like, I want to see new people win. That doesn't mean I hate dynasties, but whatever.
Yes, it does. That's literally the definition against a dynasty.
Oh, my God.
What?
Honestly, I thought the Chiefs had a very good chance there at the end. I was watching with Emily. I was like, I told her, if the Chiefs stop them here, they're gonna get a good chance. Sure enough, they stopped them, got a good chance. Emma was like, oh my God, they might win. And then she had her heart broken because they didn't win. But that was a fun game. I mean, Chiefs Bills is always a fun game to watch. I mean, it's always entertainment. You're never not going to have a good game with those two. It doesn't matter if it's regular season or postseason. But honestly, with the track record of the Bills winning regular season, like the last couple years, I should have picked them. I don't know what I was thinking there. And did you guys see that injury for Jaden Daniels? Ugh, that's not good.
No, but I heard about it, and they need to get rid of that field.
They need to blow up that stadium, basically.
Okay, it ain't the field's fault.
You know how many quarterbacks have been hurt on that field? It's ridiculous.
Okay, guys, let's be real. It's just the way he got tackled, put his arm out, dislocated his elbow.
Yeah, his arm bent the wrong way. That wasn't. Oh, there he goes. That wasn't pretty to watch.
But this goes back to when should you pull your players? When should you throw in the towel?
Yeah,
Dan Quinn saying he's beating them up for keeping people out there too long.
I agree.
At what point is it okay to throw in the towel? That's
agreed. But it's just it was a hard thing to see, especially on Sunday Night Football. I mean, I didn't. What was Sunday night? Did I watch anything else Sunday night?
I thought the Bills Chiefs were Sunday night. They might have been 3:25.
No, they were the 3:00 game on CBS. I thought they were Sunday night too, but they weren't.
It was Seahawks Commanders. Yeah.
I mean, the Seahawks are looking
They're nice.
solid. Not Geno Smith. Darnold's throwing pretty solid. So
Yeah.
I don't
Also,
know.
I was gonna say fun fact. Playoff started today. Chiefs will be out.
Yeah, the NFC I feel like is going to be a dogfight based on what it looks like right now. I mean, especially with the NFC North being what it is, and just looking at the standings, it's going to be divisional play is going to be a huge factor this year for the conference.
Yep.
Any other thoughts on NFL? Aid? Can't hear you.
I apologize for my technical difficulties. I am not in a normal setting that I normally am. There's some things going on here, but just looking back at it, week 9. I mean, Zach came out with the win. Tavious was second, and I was third. Overall, still in the lead. I mean, you guys touched on almost everything, I believe. Ravens, Dolphins. The Ravens look like they're back with Lamar. Bears pulled a win out their butt. That was kind of crazy. And sorry about your Saints, Tavious. Other than that, Cowboys, they want to show up or they don't. It's kind of crazy. Their defense is here, there, whatever. Game-wise for last week, no, but I do want to touch on what your guys' thoughts are about the Jets getting rid of Quinnen and Sauce.
They sold out. Or not sold out, but they were fire selling everyone, man.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if they're going to rebuild, all right, time to rebuild. You got draft capital now.
And why didn't you trade
Reese?
Reese at that point?
I mean, they tried to, but they were firm on it. They wanted a third-round pick. Teams didn't want to give them to them. All right, So that's on par with Jets GMs being stubborn. But I mean, hey, they got great return for their players that they traded away. So I don't blame.
I mean, the Colts gave up so much shit for Sauce Gardner. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, they believe they can win now. So if they get
Aaron went down though, that's for sure.
they get that lockdown corner like Sauce, and they have Charvarius Ward on the other side.
They got a killer secondary now.
Yeah, Cam Biden's playing well. That'll be a team to mess with. As long as the offensive line holds up, they'll be solid. Moving on to week 10.
Yeah, I mean, anything else on your guys' end before we move on there?
I'm ready.
College football.
Honestly, if we never talk about the NFL again, I'd be happy until next year.
Fed up? Done with it?
Man. That's what I'm
Hey, you should get to a Colts game.
Hey, I know. We got to find one. We can go to one. But before we go full in next for this upcoming week for NFL, I did want to talk a little bit about the NCAA basketball starting this past week. I know you guys said that there weren't many games, but we are in full swing now of March Madness. And this freshman class of not March Madness, of NCAA basketball, but college basketball, we're in full swing of it now. And so far, this freshman class looks crazy good. Yes, Florida did lose, shot poorly. Not going to get into it. First game of the season. Not really looking into it. Do I think we're going to repeat? Most likely not. But I do think that we are still a strong team. We have a really good front court, and our back court is kind of starting to try to get meshed together. So we'll kind of see how the season goes. But overall, these freshmen look like the real deal. Koa Pate for Arizona. Arizona looks like a really good team, and that dude is a dog. I don't know if you guys saw his dunk against Florida. Dude lobbed it up. He went up there, climbed the stairs, and threw it down. So he'll be exciting to watch. Duke, they have the two Boozer brothers. 12 looks like he's a good player. I didn't get to see much of that game. I just saw bits and pieces, but the way that I saw 12-12 sees the floor very well. I don't know his name. Don't want to disrespect anybody. I just know his number. And then BYU's freshman, who is potentially a 1 or 2 lottery pick, he looked pretty promising too. So as we kind of start getting into the swing of things for there, and the teams start playing more competition, we'll kind of see how they unfold. But I'm excited for college basketball to start and get rolling. The only sad part about it is that football is starting to close with basketball coming around the corner, at least college. So that's the only thing that I got to say about that. But now, I know, but that's only a month. Then it's gone.
Month's a long time.
It's gone. We're already gone through 2 months.
But then we got the CFE, which it will be fun.
I agree, but
Did you just say CFE?
P.
I was about to say. I don't know what you watching.
But okay, so this is where I think I lost you guys last time. I'm gonna try this again. Hopefully, I don't lose you. But I've been working on some behind-the-scenes stuff for us, so this will be fun. We're going into this following week, and instead of going through each game, I've picked 6 games. We've picked 6 games. I've picked 6 games, but we will pick 6 games, and this is kind of how the graphics will kind of turn out, and we will pick as we go. But if you guys follow us on social media, Instagram, you guys would have already seen one of our graphics. And, we're starting to dabble into this a little more and more, get some graphics up, and, just bear with us as we continue this. The graphics will be better, and everything will be moving faster and better. So but go ahead and let us know what you think. First, we're going to go with the NFL. Ooh, what do you guys think?
Nice.
All right, so starting off with the Giants and the Bears. Go ahead, Zach. If I am not mistaken, 2-3 weeks ago, you said that you were more scared of Jackson Dart than you were of Joe Flacco. And if I'm not mistaken, I did say that you cursed yourself. And Joe Flacco, didn't he have like 400 yards passing?
Hey, a win's a win.
But still, just saying. Who do you got this week, Zach?
Come on, you already know who I got this week. Yeah. The Bears. Come on, let's be real. The Bears.
You think this is a blowout, or what are you thinking?
No. I think it'll be another 1-score game, honestly. Maybe 2 scores, but I think it'll be a 1-score.
Real question is, are you still more scared of Jackson Dart than Joe Flacco?
No. Honestly, with what Joe Flacco's done the last couple of weeks, no. He's been balling. So we'll see how Dart does against our defense, and obviously they have what's his face decided to hurt himself. Shocker. They're running back, so he's out. We'll go from there. But I think we have a good shot.
All right, Tavious, who you going with? You got the Bears or do you got the Giants?
I'm going Bears solely off of the Giants don't play well on the road. And I mean, Bears might have found it offensively. Putting up 47 points is hard to do. I don't know. Maybe this is Caleb Williams finally. He gets it. I understand it now. He might.
Hey, you never know. But yeah, I'm also going Bears. I'm going Bears. I think that the Giants are hurt right now. Jackson Dart is fun to watch, but with too many injuries on their offense, I don't see them escaping the Bears defense. So uh, we'll have to see. But I'm thinking the Bears are going to ride this high, coming off that last second win against the Bengals, and is at home. So I think they're gonna be ready to rock and roll. But got all three of us going for the Bears. Let's go ahead and go on to the second game. We got the Ravens and the Vikings. Go back to Zach. Zach, who you got?
I'm going with the Ravens here. Kind of like how you touched on earlier. Um, they seem to be back. Um, I think this will be a better test if they're back or not than the Dolphins. Because the Vikings have been kind of back and forth. But I feel like the Vikings are a better overall better team than the Dolphins are this year. So um, I think this will be a real test for them. But I think that they'll be. I think they can handle them pretty well.
All right, Tavious.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson's back. They look like a completely different team. Not only is Lamar Jackson back, Roquan Smith is back. They look great on defense, look great on offense, play great complementary football. It is the Dolphins. They play a stiffer test than the Vikings, but Vikings been a little inconsistent lately. And even though they're home, they're riding a high off beating the Lions. I think it's gonna be a great football game, but Ravens are might have found it. I don't know.
Yeah, shockingly, this one was up in the air for me. The way that I know JJ just came back and they did get a win coming out of Detroit, so I did think about it. And the way that the Minnesota's defense, the way that they disguise coverages and their defense on the other end is pretty crazy. But I mean, with Lamar Jackson back, I'm gonna go the same. I'm gonna go Ravens. All right, moving on. We got Pats versus Bucks. Zach, who you going with?
I am going with the Patriots here personally. I I think they've been playing well. Um, did they have an off week last week? I don't remember honestly. Uh, yeah, they
Patriots
no
play.
no they did play. They beat the who they roll.
They
They beat
beat
the
someone
Falcons. They beat the Dirty
24-23.
Birds.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I feel like Drake May has been throwing pretty well. That team overall has been playing good. I think if I'm not mistaken, they're atop of their division, or at least they're tied with the Bills right now. So they're playing good. Um, I don't know if the Bucks have all of their players back on offense. Tavish might know more about that because they're divisional, but I don't know if all their players are back. But I think the Patriots have a good chance of beating the Bucks. Where are they at this week? They're at Tampa. Um, I think they can go in and beat them at Tampa. Plus, 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 I am the only one that's picking. Or actually, I don't even know. I haven't even looked. But if I'm the only one that picks them, then I get to gain on you guys in points.
All right, Tavius.
Um, if the Bucks didn't have a bye last week, I'd be picking the Patriots. There's something about teams that have byes. They just come out and play a little better. They're a little bit more focused. They're a little bit healthier. Bucky Irving's coming back potentially. That's going to help the running game. Take some pressure off Baker in the passing game. Ooga Booga Wooga. He's a little healthier this week. And that's a FTC reference. If you know, you know. But yeah, even though it pains me to pick a division rival, I'm gonna take the home team here. A little bit more focused after the bye week. I think they still won from the Pats.
Yeah, I'm going to go with you, Tavius. There's something about a team coming off of a bye that they're going to be a little more healthy. Not, obviously, they're going to have some people that are gone because of season ending injuries, but the rest of the team had the week to kind of just recover and kind of just get ready for this week coming up. The Pats have been playing some really good ball, but they have to travel to Tampa Bay and try to beat Baker and the rolling offense. So, and coming off of a bye, so the Bucks had another week of just preparation and stuff. So I'm favoring the Bucks on this one, and I'm picking them. So, all right, Tavious, I know you probably don't want to do this, but let's go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off. Who you got?
You know, we're fire sailing everyone. We're full rebuild. Panthers have been playing some great ball lately, finding ways to win. The run game looks great. Our defense looks great. Or their defense looks great. And it's just rough. It's tough sledding. But with the trade of Rashid Shaheed and with the trade of Trevor Penning, I think that opens up the offense, believe it or not. Trevor Penning, one of the worst run blockers I've seen in my life. I'm kidding. But he was playing pretty bad at guard, running the ball, or blocking wise. And when we had Dylan Radins in there, we had our 3 best performances running the football. Now he's back in there. Something's telling me the run game's going to come back a little bit, help the rookie quarterback. And with Rashid Shaheed gone, I think we get better wide receiver groupings, get more people touches that need touches, and I think my Saints pull one out in Carolina. Call me crazy. Call me crazy.
Okay, crazy. Zach.
Carolina. They've been a shock this year. I love being on Twitter with that dude or the golf course meme where it's just like the older dudes smoking a dart. It's like the actual golf dude. They've been playing surprisingly well, and I don't think the Saints have been playing well at all. So I'm picking the Panthers.
All right, I'm also going Panthers with Shaheed getting traded. I don't think that opens up your guys' offense. I think he was an asset to your offense, and I think that they're kind of just searching right now. Like you said, they're in a rebuild and stuff, but they're in a mess right now, and Carolina's been rolling as long as they've been healthy. So I'm picking Carolina.
I just want to say, there's been plenty of moments this year where Carolina has an impressive win. They pull one out. They look good. Then they look rat awful. Just to show some examples, they beat the Falcons 30-0. Stomp on them. What happens next week? You think they're going to keep it rolling? No. 42-13. They beat the Jets. They beat the Cowboys. They beat the Dolphins. 3-game win streak.
Who was that loss
40-9.
Who were those losses to?
Relax. Put it out there.
I want to know who those losses were to.
I mean, it was the Bills, the Patriots.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying
they weren't the Saints.
They lost to the Cardinals 27-22. We lost by 7. I'm saying it's going to be a close game.
We'll see. All right, let's move on, Zach. Who do you got? You got the Steelers or the Chargers?
I'm gonna go with the Steelers. I think they're gonna go off the momentum of being arguably the best team in the AFC right now and keep it going. I mean, it's really all I got. I mean, they haven't been playing bad. Rodgers has looked pretty solid. The Chargers are just so inconsistent, or they're definitely more inconsistent than the Steelers. I feel like they either show up and play great, or they don't show up and they don't play good. There's just no in between with them. So I think the Steelers will take this one.
Tavious.
You know, the Chargers have been a story of 2 different teams. When Joe Alt's healthy, they look unbeatable. When Joe Alt's not in there, they're pretty beatable. And now that they got Trevor Penning, they're going to play him at tackle. I saw how that works. TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith about to have a field day. Sheesh. Um, yeah, I feel bad for the Chargers. They got fleeced for a 6th rounder for sure. But I mean, they were desperate. I understand it. They got to protect Justin. They won't be able to. They're getting cooked.
Sorry, he's got Madison Beer to protect him.
Yeah, okay. I am actually going Chargers. I don't know. There's something that I know that the Steelers just beat the Colts, but I think that they're going to be high on their horse, and the Chargers are, I believe they won last week, and so I think they're going to carry that over. So I believe in the Chargers. I believe in Herbert. I believe in their defense. So I think it's going to give them a little trouble. I think it's going to give the Steelers trouble, and they're going to pull out the win at home. All right, last game for NFL, Eagles and Green Bay. Zach, who do you got? The Green Bay Packers, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, totally.
Psych.
Nah, Eagles. The Packers. I mean, the Packers are just they're like from a non-biased standpoint, they just did not play. I mean, they've played good, but they're playing bad against bad teams and playing good against good teams. So maybe they win this one. I don't know, but it's just been this has been a story of two teams. I feel like where, like I said, they play bad against bad teams, good against good teams. I think the Eagles are just simply going to overpower them. That's just my opinion. I don't know if the Packers defense is going to be able to stop the Eagles offense, especially obviously a tush push, duh. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm pulling for the Eagles here.
All right, Tavious.
I think y'all are hating on the Packers a little too much. Did they lose a rough one last week? Of course. It was a dogfight, and they lost one. I think they're going to come out motivated. They're like, we're not that team. They're going to come out here on fire. Defense going to play nice. I think the offense just has to figure out how they got to balance things. They got the pieces. They just got to find that balance, find that identity. I mean, it's tough to find that identity in the middle of the season. But I think this Eagles defense is vulnerable. The offense is inconsistent. The Packers defense can get after it. So I'm rocking with the home team on this one.
Yeah, it also hurts the Packers that Tucker Kraft tore his ACL. So I mean, there's your star tight end that's out.
And
They
I
got
believe
plenty of
he's
receivers.
I think he was their leading receiver, though.
Okay, I don't know about
I think he was. It
that.
sounds
You
right.
want to bet 10 push-ups on it?
Sure, I'll
Sure.
bet 10 push-ups on it. I'll send you a video
Alright.
later.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
The leading receiver for the Packers. All right. I got 10. I got 20 push-ups for y'all.
All right,
Okay.
then I'm going Eagles as well. I think with the tight end being hurt, and the Eagles are coming off of a bye, if I'm not mistaken. I like their odds going into Lambeau Field and beating the Packers. So that is our picks of the 6 games that I picked for us to go through today. Go ahead and let us know, if 1, how you like the graphic, 2, what you want to see on it. That can change it a little bit. And 3, who you rocking with? Which teams are you picking? Are you picking the Giants over the Bears? Are you picking the Vikings over the Ravens? Those are the only 2 that we are fully one-sided on. But go ahead and let us know, and we will see who will come out on top this week in NFL. Boys, anything else on NFL?
Halfway through the season already. We're rolling pretty well.
That's been entertaining.
Yeah. A lot of good stuff.
I think, was it last week, the week that we didn't have the podcast, it was like the worst week in NFL because it was all like one-sided games, like blowouts. It was like nuts. And then they come back, and last week was a really good week of football. So it has been entertaining. Got a lot of season left starting tomorrow. Tomorrow is another week going, so we'll see how that kicks off. But if you guys don't have anything else, we can go ahead and move on to NCAA football. Tavious coming out hot. Last week, weren't able to talk about it. Go ahead, let us know how you feel about Brian Kelly no longer being with LSU.
I mean, all you got to know is post firing, usually like Penn State, show love to James Franklin, players, all that. Brian Kelly, hate. I mean, I haven't seen a firing with so much like vitriol. It's crazy. I knew we were cooked when he said, "Hey, you gonna change out your struggling left tackles? Nah, we're gonna keep them and let them develop." I mean, when he said that, we were cooked. I mean, and then, yeah, it's unfortunate because this team is so talented, and this talent is about to get showcased on Saturday. I don't think I've seen a more fired up team, especially with a bye week. Boy, Alabama better bring their lunch. And hearing the interim coach saying this is his dream job, it's unfortunate dream job, and he was like, "Hey Blake, DC, what do you need this week, or to prep us better? Our defense hasn't been playing well. We need full contact run game in practice. We got it. If y'all aren't doing anything Saturday night, you should watch this game." That's all I gotta say. And I'll get into this a little later, but historically, last year we got spanked by Bama. Jalen Milroe had a field day. And years that Alabama has spanked us, the next year, fireworks. So I'm excited. I was telling Aiden this, we really need to pick the right guy. We really need a Southern guy, understands the culture for recruiting purposes. Because with this current state, we've already got people flipping because of Brian Kelly leaving or getting fired. So we need a big recruiter, and we just need a guy. I feel like Brian Kelly wasn't a guy.
Yeah, he just wasn't the right fit for your guys' culture down there. He was a northern state guy.
Midwestern guy.
Yeah.
I'm calling it now. Brian Kelly, Michigan State. Calling it.
Michigan State. That's interesting. People are throwing Penn State out there. So.
I mean, Penn State. They should have just kept James Franklin if they want Brian Kelly.
Sure.
So.
If you would have told me back in week 3, whenever we were at the LSU game, that a couple weeks later, a couple months or a month later, that both of us would not have a head coach at our schools, I would have said you're funny. I would have said maybe Florida, but I wouldn't have thought that LSU would have gone this way. But it is what it is right now. There's a lot of open spots in college football, and I think me and you are both very grateful that our schools are up there for the top jobs for coaches that want to go there. LSU, Florida, and then Penn State's up there as well. So it's very interesting with who's going to land who. I know there's a lot of talks with Lane Kiffin going to either LSU or Florida, or there's just other names getting thrown around. I don't know about LSU on their end. I just know that Lane has been thrown around for both of those jobs. So it'll be very interesting. This offseason will be very just who's interested and who are they going to pick. I think it'll be. I'm interested to see how your guys' interim coach handles everything. Which, with what you said, I did not know that, so that does sound like it's in the right direction. And if it is his dream job, if he can come out and go undefeated, I think they look at that. But For Florida on their end, I was very interested to see how they came out against Georgia. I thought they came out strong. There was a couple play calls that I thought were very iffy. They ran, I don't know if you guys watched, but they ran DJ on the corner. They did some speed option stuff, and DJ was running out on the perimeter, which I disagree with. And then whenever they ran him up the gut, he had like a 26-yard run. That was phenomenal. So he is not, like, yes, he's quick. He's somewhat fast. I wouldn't say he's quick, but he's somewhat fast. But he's not a one-on-one perimeter agility fast or anything like that. So I do think utilizing his legs is the right move. I just didn't think on the perimeter was right. And then their play calling throughout that game was kind of just, it was good to start, and then they went away with some things that were working. And then, of course, the controversial call at the end, the million different angles that people had it. I think it was a catch. Tavious, you texted me and said it was a catch. It sucks because the nose of the ball was sideways, and the ball doesn't move formations on the belly. So if the nose is up, the belly's got to be up, and there's no way that it's going to go in between both arms and hit the ground. So, but that's just me. There was a photographer that did take a picture. They uploaded it, I want to say earlier this week. The ball never touched the ground. But I'm not going to harp on that too bad, because the following play, DJ had a corner wide open, and instead he threw it to Trey Wilson. Defender bit on it and deflected it, and then the defense had two chances to stop the offense on third downs, let both of them up. So, I mean, yes, that would have changed a little bit of the game, but who knows if we go in and score a touchdown or if we kick a field goal at that point. So I was just happy that they put up a fight. Like, it wasn't like they were laying down. So I was very pleased with that, but we'll see. We got a big game this weekend. I say it's a big game, but I mean, both teams kind of are dog doo-doo. So, and it's going to be very interesting because every year, I tell Tavious this every single year, this game realistically should not be a game because of the talent that Florida has, but it's at Kentucky. Weird things happen in Kentucky, especially with the Florida game. So it'll be very, very interesting. I believe Kentucky also went to the wire with Texas, so this is not a game that guys can just think that, oh, we're going to walk in and win, which is usually what happens, and then it turns out to be a crazy, close game, and we lose sometimes, but we'll kind of get into that on that end here in a second, but kind of just going through our picks last week, which I will show here. On week 10, we have Zach last, me second, Tavious winning in college. Is this your first win in college?
Don't disrespect me like that.
I'm asking. I genuinely do not know.
You say you're going to disrespect me.
I genuinely do not know.
I also won week 7.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so this is the second time.
But I've gotten second like 5 times.
That's fine. Congratulations on your second win. You are closing in on me with picks with 195 to 192. Zach is not too far behind with 190.
Don't do this.
What?
Both college and NFL's close.
Yeah. I'm not saying that it's not.
Yeah, but let's not act like you've just been dominating college.
I just said that you were coming up behind me.
Pause.
Last week I was 5 ahead. The week before that I was 2 ahead. So you dropped last week. Or 2 weeks ago. But whatever, I just said it's getting real close at the end of the season, so we'll see what happens. Any other games that you guys wanted to touch on before we do our picks?
No.
Clemson looks rough. Good pick on Duke last week. But Ole Miss
I just
showed out.
figured Cade Klubnik's out, so there's no point in picking Clemson. What else did I get right? Um, I don't know why you picked California, but I mean they were at home. That kind of makes sense. Utah spanked Cincinnati. Jeez.
Yeah, they did. I was shocked.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was bad.
shocked.
Also, I expected Navy to look a lot better than they did against North Texas. But North Texas looked good. Um, Texas was spanking Vandy, and they made it close at the end. Um, yeah, I mean that was a real shocker right there. I mean, the SEC is wide open. Um, there's some good football teams, man.
Besides, I mean, A&M's at the top right now. I mean, like that's like the front runner.
But they're at the top, but they can lose on Saturday.
Oh, for sure. But I'm just saying they're the only ones that are undefeated right now. So I mean, that's like the true front runner.
Not the only one undefeated in conference play. But
That's true.
I mean, that's going to change after this weekend. But I hope so.
Well, let's see. All right, we'll move on to our picks. So again, same thing as the NFL. I picked 5 games, and let's go ahead and go through them. Starting off, we got a dogfight right now with at least I think it's going to be a dogfight with Tulane and Memphis to see who can get up there for the P5 bid for the college football playoffs. Zach, who you picking?
I'm picking Memphis. Don't really know too much about Tulane, to be honest. So I'm just going with the ranked team here. Nice and simple.
They're not ranked.
Memphis is ranked, according to
Not
this.
in the CFP.
Okay, well, whatever. My bad.
They're still ranked in the AP, so you're good.
Who goes
Tavious,
by
who do you
AP
got?
once the CFP comes out? I'm going with the home team here. Tulane is a sneaky good team, but I don't think they're. I think they can win this game. Don't get me wrong, but out of all the people in the American that could make it out, I think this would be the worst option because we've already seen them play like a real team, and it was bad. So I'm going Memphis.
Alright, and I'm going Tulane. I will be the lone soldier over here picking the wave. Memphis, they had a dogfight with USF, and I think Tulane can go in and steal a win from Memphis. I think this will be a good game. Like I said, I do think it will be a dogfight, but go ahead and give me
I'm
Tulane.
just letting you know. That was 2 weeks ago. Last week, Memphis played Rice and won by 21.
Yeah,
24.
that's fine.
Something like
That's fine. I think Tulane has a good coach. I mean, I think he's gonna bring them prepared, and we'll see. Maybe he's gonna be the head coach of LSU next year.
that.
Who
I hope.
knows? All right, Zach, who do you got? BYU or Texas Tech?
I picked Texas Tech here. I kind of looked over all the scores and games and whatnot. I feel like BYU's had a lot more closer calls than Texas Tech has, and the betting odds and all the lines are favoring Texas Tech, so I picked Texas Tech here.
Tavious, who do you got?
I'm going with the home team here. BYU may be feeling disrespected. They're going to play out with some fire. If I believe Texas Tech's quarterback's hurt, but his back has been playing solid. I was tempted to go BYU here, and I still am, but I think I'm going home team. Texas Tech gets the dub.
All right. Well, I will give you until tomorrow to change your
No,
pick.
I'm gonna stick with Texas Tech. I wouldn't be
Okay.
surprised if BYU won for sure.
I
I'm feeling
am
it.
going BYU. I think BYU is a very talented team. I think they are a strong team, and again, I'm riding with the coach on this one. He's a good coach, and this is gonna be a college game day game, Texas Tech having a lot of people around, a lot of distractions around, I think is going to play into BYU's hand. So I'm going to go BYU. All right, Missouri A&M. Zach, who do you got?
Texas A&M. I'm just going with Texas A&M. Higher ranked team. I think they're the better team. Missouri, I don't know. Don't really know much about Missouri because I haven't really watched Missouri. But I've kind of watched Texas Tech a little bit, or not Texas Tech, Texas A&M, and yeah, just going with A&M here.
All right, Tavious.
Man, I'm tempted to go Missouri, but if Bo Perbula was playing, I'd go with Missouri. He's not. Even though Missouri's home, they're going to get up for this game for sure. Big 12 rivals and all that. A&M is looking like the class of college football, unfortunately. Pains me to say. I was going to mention this. Next year, LSU, Florida don't play. My ass is going to Texas A&M next year. I gotta go.
Okay, so you're gonna go, not invite us. Cool.
I didn't say that. I
You just
let
said
y'all know my
that
plans
you're
are,
going.
I'm going. If you come with me, cool. If not, I'm
Doesn't
still
sound like me and Zach are invited. So Zach, we'll have to pick a game because Tavious is going to A&M without us.
I just want y'all to play this back 20 seconds. And I want y'all to listen to me. I'm saying I'm going.
Yeah. So why don't you say, hey, since Florida and LSU don't play next year, let's go to A&M. Then me and Zach will be like, all right, cool.
But that's more of like a, if everyone's available and scheduled for, I don't care. I'm going.
See, this is the difference between me and y'all two. Y'all tell me, hey, this is a game that I think we should go to. Bet I'm clearing my schedule. We're going. That's just how I work. You guys, on the other hand, nah, hold on. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Maybe so, maybe not. Yeah, I'll clear it. So
That was a funny
if you
impression.
would like me to join you on the A&M game, let me know what game you're going to. I'll clear my schedule. We'll go.
All I'm
But
saying
if
is,
not, me and Zach we'll plan a game and we'll go.
you and Zach, if y'all want to come, let's go. I'm just saying I'm being here because Cassius Howell talking trash, like barking like that, I took that personal. I can't lie to you.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all saw that clip.
No, I don't think so. But
But
are you got to invite us to the game that you want to go to? Because I thought we already agreed that we were going to go to a different SEC game, and now you're just going to go by yourself.
exactly. And I'm saying this is the game I'm going to.
Okay, so
If
then
we
why
wanna
don't you
pick
just say,
another
hey,
game-
we should go to this game?
But I'm just saying, if we picked another game to go to that's more convenient, like Tennessee, we can do that too. But I'm going to this game.
More convenient, Zach, or Tavius, for the past 2 years, we've gone over 10 plus hours driving. I don't think we care if it's convenient or not.
But that was because both of our teams are playing, and Zach's here for the ride. This would be, well, it's only my team playing. And the only reason Zach would want to go is to see College Station. The only reason you'd want to go is to see College Station too. So that's completely different.
Is A&M is it at A&M, LSU
Well, I have
A&M?
to look because I also forgot that we changed that schedule thing.
But you guys, that's a third opponent, right? A&M?
Is it?
I'm pretty sure it is.
I know Arkansas, Ole Miss, and I forgot the third.
Oh, maybe it's Bama. Maybe it's not A&M.
It's not bad.
Oh, well then it should be A&M. But
But
anyways, while you're looking that up,
The clip is A&M star DN sacks Garrett Nussmeyer, celebrates
yes,
the line.
yes, I did see that.
Barking
Yes.
at the left tackle. They
Yes.
called timeout. And I was like, I knew in that moment we weren't ready that night. Brian Kelly did not prepare us well. I
Yeah.
just did.
I did see that. I am also going A&M. I think with the quarterback not being there for Missouri, I think it's going to be a bloodbath. It's a weird place to play, Missouri. Missouri can pull out some miracles over there, but I just think that A&M's going to come in and wipe them out. But um, Zach, I'll go ahead and give it to you. Who you got, Bama or LSU?
Bama. I know I'm picking Bama.
No way.
Yeah, I'm picking Bama here. LSU just hasn't done anything to impress me. Sure, they're coming off a bye week and they got a fired up new interim coach, but I don't think they're going to beat Bama.
Somebody please clip this and save it to your camera roll because Zach just picked Bama. That's wild. I'm also going Bama. I think that, after hearing what you said and after hearing what your interim coach said, I do think LSU comes out with a fight. But I think Bama at home, I'm pretty sure this is a night game too. I think they will just be too much for LSU. But I could be wrong, but we'll see. Tavious?
I know I'm pretty disappointed. I just looked up the schedule for next year. We're going to Tennessee, but we're playing A&M at LSU again, which I'll probably still go. But then they also play Texas at home. There's a lot of good games to go to next year. And Alabama at home, sheesh. Clemson at home, sheesh. We're going to revisit that later. Sorry for getting sidetracked. Yeah, I'm going LSU. We're going to be fired up. Will I be surprised if Bama comes out fired up too and puts it on us and wins like 31-21? I can see it. But can I also see us putting it to them, playing with so much passion and energy they just can't match, and it's just too overwhelming. I think Bama's due for a loss. I think we're going to give it to them. We're going to keep our slim CFP hopes alive and keep it going.
All right, last two games. We'll go with Iowa State and TCU. Zach, who do you got?
Kind of. I don't know anything about these teams, to be honest. I went with TCU, and I'll tell you why. Just because they're purple. That's really the only reason why I went with them, to be honest. I just don't know enough about TCU or Iowa State because I haven't watched them, and so I'm just going TCU here. That's my reasoning. I know it's a dumb reason, but that's my reasoning.
That's all good. Hey, that's all good. You got to pick them somehow. Tavious, what do you got?
I think it's pretty easy. Iowa State was playing here, lost a couple, and shot down super far. They're playing pretty bad. It's TCU all day.
All right. And, I was leaning Iowa State. And the only game that I watched with TCU was against North Carolina, which that's not a good game to just watch and not watch again. But I will be going with, give me Iowa State. I'll go different from you guys. I think I did pick and would want to pick TCU, but I think Iowa gets back on track this game. They go to TCU and pull out a win. But last game, Florida State, Clemson. Zach, who do you got?
Clemson. Just picking Clemson here. Yeah, that's all I got for this game. I mean, like I said, a lot of these, unranked games are, I don't have much experience watching these teams as much as you guys do, so I'm going to go with Clemson, just because.
It's all good. They got purple in their colors too, so you can pick Clemson. Tavious, who do you got?
I don't know how you're going with Clemson, but Florida State's winning.
Confident.
As much as I want to go Florida State because I do think that they're going to win, I don't like Florida State, so I'm going to say Clemson pulls out the win. Dabo Swinney was kind of fired up after his loss to Duke last week, so that he might get fired that day. He's not. He's still with the team. I think he has lit a fire underneath that team. They have had a huge drop off this year, but I think that they get a win at home against Florida State, and Florida State continues to lose games. So these are our picks for the college football, or our 6 games that we picked. Here's our picks. I will mention the Florida-Kentucky game. I'm going to go ahead and pick Florida. Tavious, who do you got?
I'm going Florida too. I mean, Kentucky Magic in Lexington, right? But I trust
Yeah.
Florida, better team. They're gonna win.
I hope it fizzles out. Zach, who do you got?
Florida. I'll go Florida here.
All right, and breaking news, just got a call. I will be going to that game, so I will probably take some pictures, maybe get some videos. First time at Kroger Field, first time in Lexington, so we'll kind of see how the atmosphere is over there. Obviously, it's not going to be anything near LSU, but I will hopefully have a video up the following week with the travel, and I'm going to go with my family, so it'll be my little cousin's first collegiate football game, I believe. At least I know it will be first collegiate SEC game, so I'll get his review on there as well, or maybe on there. We'll see. But go ahead and let us know who you're picking. Who are you riding with? Who do you think is going to win this week? And that's it. That's another episode of the A&T podcast. Appreciate you guys joining. Thanks for staying with us with my technical difficulties. Thank you too for holding it down as I was experiencing that. But hopefully we'll have another show for you next week, better than this week. But other than that, it's Aiden.
It's T Whistle.
Zach.
And we'll catch you on the other one. Have a good night. Peace.